What's up, Aquarius? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Beat in Boston. So, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. If you can't find a message in here, this message may not be for you. Always check your Moon and your Rising signs. If you can't find anything there, you've got Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Cross watchers, welcome. You are always welcome here at the Queen Tarot Beat. Excuse me, I got rid of the pneumonia, but I have this tickle in my throat and it's making me insane. So again, back to my best friends. I feel like I eat bags of these things and just nothing ever helps. For cross watchers, welcome. And please like, share, subscribe, whatever it is that YouTubers do. Know that my energy when I read it can come in vice versa. So if this is what Aquarius is doing to you, feel free to leave that in the comments, but my energy does often come in as vice versa. So with that being said, if you need a personal reading or anything, information is in the box below, or if you'd like to make a donation to the channel, information is again in the box below. We are doing lives right now, so if you would like to join, you are more than welcome. I'm answering questions for donations of $5 and up, and then we're just spiritually chatting in the room as well. So it's a good atmosphere. It's a really good place to be. So it's up to you, but you're more than welcome to join us in our lives. You'll find the atmosphere is a lot of fun. So for you guys, I feel like I was just shuffling and a whole bunch of cards just fell out. So we're going to see what this is all about in a minute. But for you, I feel like there's a matter of needing to tend to your home. There's a matter of needing to tend to your personal garden. I feel like your personal garden is suffering right now. You've been waiting on an offer. You've been waiting on something that hasn't come through. It feels like some sort of decision is going to be made, but you have no control over it. And you're just waiting to hear the end result. But they're really getting on you to take action in your home life. There's something going on in your home life, or many things going on in your home life that need attending to. But I do see some prosperity coming in. Ugh. I do see. It's sometimes hard to talk with a cough drop in your mouth. Surprised I'm not drooling on myself by now. Anyway, I do see prosperity coming in. I do feel abundance. I do feel wealth and happiness after a long-awaited period of time. Feels like you've been waiting for this offer, waiting, but nothing ever seems to come in. And when it does, it feels like there's something funny about it that you don't want to accept. So it could be a negotiation for a job. It could be divorce settlements. It could be a negotiation in terms of a raise at your job or a lateral move. I'm getting some of you are moving up in your jobs, or you're laterally moving to a different position. Some of you, your company's closing and you're moving over to the company that bought it out. And it looks like that negotiation will go really well. It looks like the negotiation is going to go well, but it's a matter of you waiting out for the right offer. That's what it feels like. So I guess let's get into the cards. Pretty much everything I just said. I hate it when that happens. Okay, so the first thing out, or the first thing in the pile that I see, is your Nine of Pentacles. So I always call this your garden of life. This is where you grow. This is where you live in the 3D. This is even your spiritual health. And this is in the reverse. So it's telling me you really need to tend to your home. You really need to tend to your garden and tend to these things that may be going wrong. I'm telling you to take action with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a card all about passion, action, ideas. new births of things, new beginnings in your life. It's telling you to put this behind you and to take action to be who you want to be. It feels like you're having an opportunity to rebuild yourself. It's like you went through a tower moment and you're having an opportunity to rebuild yourself into whoever and whatever you want to be. You don't get this chance many times in your life, so if I were you, I would hop on this. You're able to take action and create in your garden who it is you want to be instead of who you've been. You have the opportunity to change yourself and to create a whole new you and leave out all the parts you don't like. That takes some shadow work. If you need help with shadow work or you need a spiritual guide, please feel free to get in touch with me. I do offer those services. I also offer trauma work. I'm a trained counselor in trauma and things like that. So I've got 2 degrees and 14 certificates. So if you need help with that, please let me know. With this, it allows you to do that shadow work and leave out the parts of yourself that no longer serve you, that you no longer like. Parts of you that may bother you, bad old habits, bad old habits of returning to people that aren't good for you, things like that. Next up, we have the Four of Pentacles, and it talks about holding on to yourself very tightly, being miserly with money, having to spend very lightly, holding on to your mind, your heart, your body, your soul, not wanting to give anything up to anybody at this time. With that comes the card of equal reciprocation, the card of the Six of Pentacles, which can mean a financial gift or a financial, windfall, financial incoming. And that's what you're wishing for with this offer. I feel like there's an offer on the table, and that's going to allow you to bring in and usher in this new change. It's going to be the catalyst for your change. It'll afford you to live a lifestyle that you haven't lived before. And your wish is that this were to come in quickly. I feel like it's been dragging for a couple months now, maybe longer. There's some sort of negotiation with money, I feel like, there. The next thing in is the card of death in reverse. So it's telling you this change needed to be made a long time ago. But unfortunately, when you're not in control of destiny and how everything happens, it doesn't work that way. As long as you're preparing yourself for this change, the universe will recognize that. But there's a big change coming in for you, and you have to recognize it and get with it. Otherwise, the universe is going to get you with it. They're going to ass over tea kettle you if you don't accept this change and move forward and leave behind all of that old baggage that you've been picking up. Again, a decision made for you that is heavy-handed, She can't see. She's blindfolded, holding 2 swords, and she's in the mist, but she feels that she hears the water in the background. And you notice the moon is up there. The moon is up there. And so there's, a lot of things to be said about when the moon is out. There's secrets, there's lies, there's things hidden. And so you need to be really careful with these negotiations that what's hidden is uncovered. You need to know all of the facts about this negotiation before you accept it. With that is the Knight of Coins. So it's telling you in reverse that this is not an offer that should be accepted. You may not tell them to go back to the drawing table about this, okay? Again, this may not be your story. If it's not, I can only read so many people. So, but it's saying, even in the upright, if the offer's made, it's saying not really to accept it. This is not the offer you want. They're taking their time and making it, but they're trying to sweat you out. They're trying to wait you out. And they're seeing how long you'll wait, how much you'll negotiate. If I were you, I would stand firm and let them know this is what I will accept, nothing more, nothing less. Straight across the board, this is what I'm going to accept. and let them know. But I'd be looking in the fine print at those contracts that you get, okay? Because with that, I see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this talks about a loss of money, an unhappy home, a loss of a job. Be careful of that fine print, because that fine print could have some funky little clause in it that says if you do this, then you're terminated and you don't get this raise, or whatever it is that is in that little print in that contract, okay? So know what you're signing, know what you're getting yourself into. Make sure that you're not screwing yourself over. I got a candle that says Aries with the constellation on it, so I was just checking it to make sure it was still lit. Okay, so with that, you got the Two of Pentacles, so it's talking about a balancing act of juggling perfectly. And the Seven of Swords. So there's going to be something sneaky in this contract that's waiting for you, no doubt about it, okay? And you're going to need to really keep an eye on this to make sure that it doesn't get out of hand. Like I said, put your foot down, go back to the drawing table, come back with an offer. This is what I will accept, nothing less, okay? And let them know, this type of behavior, I caught you, I see you. I see your fine print, and you can take it and stick it, okay? Make sure you're looking for that fine print or that clause that says, in case of blah, 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 you will not get blah, blah, blah. Be looking for it. Because it's not going to be everything that you wish for. It's going to be an offer that you've been long awaiting, but it's not going to be the right type of offer. So again, no, okay? You want to look at that fine print. And I know after waiting so long, you guys are wishing that this would finally be an offer that is made correctly. But unfortunately, I feel like some of you may meet somebody. Do know, though, that for some of you, whoever you're in negotiation with, this person is trying to be fair. They are in the upright. They are trying to bring to the table what you're asking. It just may be difficult for them if there's other people involved. But it does look like it will have a good outcome with this Ten of Cups, okay? It does look like it will be a fruitful outcome, like it will be a happy home outcome for you. You'll get what you're waiting for, okay? Ships come in, ships go out. You get back what you put in. You input what you output. Remember that. But unfortunately, during all this waiting and all this arguing, I feel like your children do suffer. Whether it be that you can't afford new clothes or as many presents for Christmas or whatever it is, I feel like your children, if you have children involved in this negotiation process, they do suffer due to this lack of offer. But I feel like you're coming down off this feeling of needing to guard yourself all the time. Don't do that. Don't trust these people to be fair with you. Don't put all your trust and all your eggs in one basket that this person is going to do right by you just because. They will not. As you see, we've got the sneakiest card in the deck, which is the Seven of Swords, and that is on deck. You never ignore the Seven of Swords when it comes to that, okay? I do feel like there's a significant amount of hurt attached to this. I really do. I feel like there's been some really harsh behaviors, but it's not something you can't overcome. Third parties in the past. And I feel like you're headed for another major tower moment with this negotiation. This person isn't coming. For some of you, this person is trying to come from a good place, maybe a boss trying to get you a raise. But for those of you that are negotiating outside of that, this person is not emotionally vested in doing right by you, okay? So if it's not a boss that you're particularly friends with or know or is fighting for you, then do know that this person is not emotionally invested. With that, you've got the Tower and the Three of Cups. So somebody here has got a third party on the side, and they're going to get caught at it, okay? This could hinder the negotiation or hinder the negotiation process. I don't know exactly how that would work, but that's what I'm getting, is catching someone in a major tower moment with a third party. And that party somehow hinders this process. With this hurt, I feel like this person really did you dirty. So this could very well be a spouse. It could be a divorce settlement. It could be a significant other, and you're having communal asset issues. But I do see you victorious over that. So keep that in mind. I do see you victorious. Okay, Capricorn, that's what I have for you for this week, January 1st through 7th. Like I said, we are having live conversations, spiritual conversations. You can come in and chat. If you want a question answered, the donation is $5 and up. Or you can just come in to chat. The only thing I ask is that you drop a like if you want to come in just for spiritual chat. If you need a private reading, my information is in the box below. And I will catch you on the flip side. Okay, Capricorn, it's been real. It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you, straight out of Boston, where it's freezing and it's miserable and it sucks. Chin up. I'll catch you guys on the flip.